The Federal Capital Territory Police Command says it achieved notable results in the last 1 year. The Commissioner of Police, Sunday Babaji, while receiving the Inspector General of Police during a tour of the command, says that the command arrested about 57 kidnappers and recovered about 138 locally fabricated guns.
The Federal Capital Territory, being the seat of government, stretches across a landmass of about 7,315 kilometers and has a population of over 5 million people, which increases by the day. As the Inspector General of Police is aware, the FCT command comprises of 6 area commands, 44 divisional headquarters, and 99 outstations outposts. In compliance with the Inspector General of Police vision and mission, the FCT command has been able to develop and implement operational policies and strategies targeted to combat crime and criminality, as is evidenced in our modest achievements enumerated as follows. 1. Recovery of arms and ammunition. The recovery of 5 AK-47 rifles and 6 locally made guns and 50 ammunition from bandits. The recovery of 138 arms locally fabricated and 543 live ammunition. Recovery of stolen vehicles. The command also recovered 9 stolen vehicles and the arrest of notorious kidnap suspects and syndicate terrorizing the FCT and environment. Rescue of University of Abuja lecturers. On 5th November 2021, 8 lecturers who were kidnapped from the University of Abuja staff quarters were rescued along Shenegu Forest, Babolada Area Council. Arrest of kidnappers. 57 kidnappers, including 18 of them that were fatally injured during exchange of fire. Some are being prosecuted while some are still being investigated. Arrest of Boko Haram suspects. Arrest of 3 Boko Haram suspects who are already facing prosecution. Arrest of armed robbers. We arrested 32 armed bandits while 11 died during raids of their camp. 22 armed robbery suspects, popularly called one chance robbery suspects, have all been arraigned in court. The arrest of 162 armed robbery bandits from terrorist suspects. Arrest 2,809 suspects of theft and stealing were arrested. Rescue of victims of abduction, 53 victims were rescued. Successful FCT Area Council election. On the 12th February 2022, the FCT Area Council election was successfully conducted due to effective deployment, trainings, collaborations with relevant stakeholders, and actionable intelligence. Challenges. These include inadequate manpower, inadequate barrack accommodation for officers and men, inadequate patrol vehicles, trackers, drones, armored personnel carriers, tear gas smoke, arms and ammunition. Even though the Inspector General of Police of recent magnanimously approved 5 vehicles for us, Buffalo, 2 gun trucks and 3 their assistants. And like over twist, we always ask for more because the population of FCT is always growing. Requirements. Provision of 10 armored personnel carrier APC, 15 Toyota Hilux vehicles, 40 motorcycles because of our peculiar terrains in Babaji, Gwagwalada, Kwali axis, bulletproof jackets, ballistic helmets, 1,500 walkie-talkies. Conclusion. On behalf of the officers and men, I wish to thank the Inspector General of Police for finding time to visit the command despite your highly busy schedule, and equally affirm the unloyal loyalty, dedication, commitment, and unflinching effort to bring crime and criminality to the barest level within the territory.
The job of policing belongs to everybody. We need all to come together, collaborate, synergize, cooperate, and do policing. And the police as a lead agency must explore that aspect of partnering with people. The space is wide. There is no need for rivalry. There is no need to or to outsmart another. The agencies must come together and do their best. So your of criminality and the FCT remains almost the same trend that we have in the country. You can talk of armed robbery, you can talk of kidnapping, you can talk of all these heinous crimes, insurgency, everything that can be found somewhere else, you can find some element of it in the FCT. But because every agency, including the police, is working tirelessly, we are able to checkmate it to a large extent. But like I said, there is room for improvement. Every day we must work, and every day we must devise means of detecting crime, means of preventing crime, and the means of punishing crime and criminality. The punishment should serve as deterrent so that people will stay out of it. There must be reward and punishment for everything. Reward will serve as a motivation factor, while punishment will serve as a deterrent. We normally have prevention of crime measures, such as roadblock, stop and search, raid, and so forth. These are crime prevention measures. I want to explore all DPOs, area commanders, and our tactical team to make sure that these crime prevention measures are used effectively and they are used not in a way that it can culminate into abuse of office and things like that. We know roadblock is a crime prevention measure. We know raid is a crime prevention measure. We know stop and search is a crime prevention measure, and many others. So if these are the one we are employing, then we must employ it in such a way that it will serve the purpose for which it has been developed. Don't raid because you want to go and raid the place and go and detain people in the cell and begin to ask for bail. Don't be on the road doing stop and search because you want to create difficult situations for road users so that you can extort. Whatever crime measure you have, you must use it effectively and you must use it with the fear of God. And therefore, I implore you very well to check your excesses in roadblocks and in particularly in stop and search that is being done by all divisions, all formations. I need to talk to you about interagency collaboration. I have spoken it before, but I just want to say that all agencies of government are serving the same government, or we are all child of one parent. If you are in immigration, you are in customs, you are in civil defense, you are in SSS, we are all doing things that will make citizens to sleep their two eyes closed and go about their lawful businesses. Once you don't cooperate, then you are working on cross purposes, or you will be working on cross purposes. And that will not give you the desired result. There is nobody who is an island of himself. There is nobody who does not need another for some other needs that he may not have as an individual. So also organization is like that. So I urge you to cooperate with your sister security agents and the military. I ask you to use your relationship with members of the public through the police community relations and the police community policing to involve people in policing. Community policing is all about coming together to police your community. It's not a new thing. It is something that had been happening even before we are born. And that is what our forefathers knew, especially the traditional rulers. They are the court, they are the police, they are the everything. They regulate norms, values of the people. This includes the culture and everything. So you must cooperate with people so that they can assist you in many ways. I know the police community relations has been assisting police in many ways. It can be logistics, it can be information, or any other thing. These are people who use their resources, their time and energy to assist others. So you must appreciate their effort and also encourage them and work. Your authority is very wide and you must not abuse it. You have a lot of authority, but when you use it effectively, it will serve you and your society. But if you abuse your authority, you may not find it interesting. Corruption, abuse of office, and misuse of firearm has been an order of the day, not in FCT, but among our service. I urge your Commissioner of Police to involve local training so that you can improve on your skills of operating firearms and even knowing the laws. I expect your CP to organize something like maybe the new electoral act has been signed into law. What does it contain? If you don't know the law, how will you enforce it? If you don't know the offense, how will you say so-so offense has been committed? So you need to look at it. Even before your CP organizes, as a divisional police officer, as an area commander, you try to get a copy of the act and look at it. What is my role? What do I do? Or what do I not involve in doing because of the act? So also we have a lot of acts. Every law has an enactment, and every enacted law has been reduced into writing, into pamphlets and so forth. So you will find it very easy to understand your role as a law enforcement officer. We are in 2022, the year preceding the general election. We intend to do a lot of training and seminars to educate our members in how to police the election. We talk about election security and our limitations and our strengths, and how we can be able to cooperate as a lead agency to ensure election security. When it comes to welfare issues, we will try our best, or I will try my best, and improve on what I have made. Public service office is a stage where you will come and dance, and when your time comes, you step down, another person will come and continue. But what is important is, when you are there, what do you add? What value have you added from what you have made? And this is also always very conscious in me, and I try to do it wherever I stay. And if you develop it as a culture, you will also enjoy it. Wherever you are working, try to add value. Even if it is the office that you are in, you will improve, please do. Even if it is the cleanliness of that environment, you will improve, please do. If it is the level of cooperation between the police in your division and people, you will improve, please do. If it is robust patrol you will introduce, please do. All of them has importance, they have meaning, and it will touch the life of people. So our welfare, we are working on it. we have achieved some level and we will continue. There is always need for us to continue asking.